Hello, guys, a warm welcome to everyone. We're here to celebrate the full moon in Sagittarius, which is happening today. Sagittarius full moons or new moons are always very bold, potent, courageous, and super passionate. Sagittarius is a fiery cardinal archetype. It's just so passionate, it's bold, and it's active. It wants to communicate, and it stands for looking into the future, thinking of a bigger picture, kind of zooming out and checking in with yourself, like what you want to do for the next half year. We are nearly celebrating the summer solstice next week. So half of the year is already over. What do you want to focus on during the next half of a cycle? This is what the Sagittarius full moon is there for. Looking into the future, expanding. Where do you want to grow in? Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, growing, being a bit uncomfortable and stepping into a higher version of yourself. What do you want to learn? Where do you want to grow in? And Sagittarius and Gemini also get along really well. We're still in Gemini season, which is also all about having fun and being adventurous, courageous, spontaneous. And it's also a really nice time to travel, to socialize, to experience something new, to go to new places. And this is what also gets you to zoom out, and then you come back, and then you put on a pair of new lenses. You kind of see everything from a different kind of view. Like, I haven't been to this place here for 2 weeks, and like it looks completely different. Like, the grass is so tall, everything looks different. The water, it rose, it's higher level, and I just feel like at a different location. So time can give so much space, and you can put on a new perspective. So Sagittarius is really all about growing, trying out new things, being courageous, being bold. It's linked to Manipura, your solar plexus chakra. Okay, so enough talking. Let's move a little bit. Some intuitive movements, fluid movements. Whenever you want to stop, do something else, go for it. I'm only your guide. You are your own guru. Listen to yourself, listen to your body. Okay, and I will link a playlist in the comments below. Some really nice tribal music, if you like that gets you into that intuitive, flowy state. Okay, hi guys. So let's start standing today. Your feet are hip width apart. Your knees can be bent slightly, and then let your arms hang loose alongside the body. And if you feel comfortable, start to close your eyes. And notice the ground underneath you, making a connection to the earth. Let the belly become soft. All your facial muscles become soft. And then bring your awareness towards the breath. Breathing in slowly through the nose, feeling the chest expand. And with the exhale, feel the belly, the chest sinking again. Staying connected to the breath here at the start. Becoming really present to your breathing. If you like, you can also bring one hand onto the belly and one onto the chest, so you can feel the breath moving you even more. Take 2 more long and slow in and exhalations. And then when you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, opening the arms, maybe looking up towards the hands. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Again, inhale, opening. Breathing and getting really long, expanding. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. 2 more times. Lovely. Next time, opening again. Exhale, twisting to the right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Lovely. Inhale, back to center, opening to the right. Maybe you get very bent in the knees. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left. Lovely. Find your own rhythm. Kind of like swimming in the ocean. One more time each side. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, step the left foot behind the right, bending over. Half moon shape. Like a crescent moon. Lovely. Feel the stretch alongside the body. Back to the center. Maybe interlace the hands, look up. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. And then stepping right foot behind the left, bending over to the other side. Big side stretch here. Lovely, back to the center. Maybe you interlace the hands again and press them up to the ceiling, the sky. Lovely. Exhale. Release the grip and then fold over. Let the head hang loose. Very nice. Inhale, coming up again. Exhale, folding over. Inhale, come up. Maybe you get onto the tippy toes, getting really, really long here. Reaching. Exhale, folding over. Inhale, up again. Exhale, folding. Maybe you do this really slow or a bit faster. Kind of a Tai Chi, Qigong movement. Lovely. One more time. And then taking hold of opposite elbow.
for your ragdoll, swaying from left to right. Let the head get heavy. Breathing deep. Letting go of the weight of the head that you carry all day. Very nice. And let go of the hands. Place them onto the ground. Maybe the knees are bent. And then opening to the right side. Yeah. Right leg is straight. Left leg is bent here. Opening to the right side. Maybe you like to circle the right arm. And then switching the side. Left leg is straight, right is bent. Lifting the left arm up. Maybe circling the arm back. Lovely. And then folding forwards. Let the head hang again. Very nice. Inhale, half forward fold. Long straight back here. Exhale, folding. Forward fold. Round back. Lovely. Inhale, long spine. Maybe hands on the shins. Exhale, folding. 2 more times. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. Very nice. And then getting down, coming into a squat here. Bringing the hands into prayer maybe. Or you can rest them on the ground. See what feels natural to you here. And then moving a bit from left to right. You can also use the arms to open to the side. Very nice. And then straighten out the left leg here. Maybe you're up on the ball of the right foot, yeah? For your Skandasana. Again, option to open here, raise the left arm. And then slowly walking over to the left foot, switching the side. Lovely. Walking over to the right, to the left. Maybe you do this without the hands. You could also float them in the air. Makes it a bit more tricky. See what you need today. And then when you had enough, straighten out both legs. for your Pradarisa Padottanasana. Long back first here, and then exhale, folding forwards. Maybe you bring the head onto the ground, maybe the head that floats in the air. Maybe bring the forearms to the ground. Also have an option to twist here. So holding onto the right ankle, holding onto the left ankle with the right hand, twisting here to the side. Releasing, breathing out, and then swapping the side. Very nice. Releasing. You also have an option for a headstand if you like, or a scorpion. Slowly coming out again if you did a headstand. Okay, so from here, turning towards the left foot here, lowering the right knee onto the ground. You are in a low lunge here, 90 degree in the front leg. Lovely. Feeling the stretch in the groin. And then start to lean back, straightening the left leg. Runner stretch. Inhale, slowly coming forwards. Low lunge. Exhale, leaning back. Find your own rhythm here. Bending, straightening the leg. Warming up that hip joint. Two more times. And then walking forwards here with the hands. Let your left foot move a bit more outside towards the long edge of your mat here. And then letting the hips sink down into your lizard here. Maybe you want the right knee lifted. You choose. And maybe some circles here. So moving the hips in circles. How does this feel? And moving the other way. Circles the other way.
And then walk that left foot a bit back, yeah, so you come into your lounge lizard here. Maybe stretch out the left arm. You could also inhale and lift. Exhale. Let the arm come down again. Very nice. Twisting back here. Finding a pigeon. Nice angle in the front leg. Inhale, find length here. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, come up. Yeah, moving the spine intuitively. Let the head be the last thing to come up. Moving like water. Also to the left, to the right. Fluid movements here. Maybe you want to pause as a certain point. Otherwise, you keep moving. And when you had enough, you press into both hands. Place the right toes back onto the ground. Lift the left knee. Get round in the back, yeah. And then stand the left leg up, foot away, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower the left foot back to the ground, down dog here. Taking a moment in your down dog before we do the other side. Breathing deep, relax the head, the neck, relax the jaw. And then step your right foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee to the ground for your low lunge here. Low lunge on the other side. Lovely. Then exhale, lean back. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, come forward. Keep moving here. Lovely. Coming back to the front. Walk the right foot a bit more outside. Bring your hands inside the right foot for your lizard. Maybe you lift the left knee. Maybe leave it on the ground. And then start circling the hips here. If you like, you can always close your eyes to feel the movement even more. Also circle the other way. Very nice. Lower the left knee back to the ground. And then move the right hip a bit back for your lounge lizard. Maybe stretch out the right arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Bring both hands back onto the ground. Step the right foot back. Find a comfortable angle for you in the front leg. For a pigeon pose here. Inhale, finding length first before melting down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, like moving through. Feeling each vertebra in the spine. Maybe you are up on your fingertips. Leaning a bit to the right and left. Very nice. And then when you had enough, you place the left toes back onto the ground, lift the left knee, tuck the right knee in, and then send it back into a three-legged dog. Lovely. Exhale. Down dog. Let's take a moment here, relax the head